State for Health, the Secretary of State replied by saying he wasn't prepared to refer them to the independent panel that would look into them at this stage, but if during the consultation a solution came forward, then one, the local NHS had to give it the same attention than their proposals to downgrade, and two, he would be prepared to put it to the independent reconfiguration panel if, subsequent to the local NHS rejected it, it did, and it's likely that they would, the Scrutiny of Health Committee referred it to him to have a look at. In other words, what we have on the table now, and some of you have been to some of the meetings and are pretty much face complex, aren't they? What we have in front of us is downgrading, and the only thing that we're going to prevent that is by putting forward a unique solution, which then, by order of the Secretary of State for Health, has to be considered by the local NHS and could be considered by the National Independent Panel, which is what we want, because then we'll have an independent, very high-level, objective review of the proposals. Currently, the only people sitting in judgment of the proposals are the people who put them forward. You can guess what they're going to conclude. A unique solution. You're not going to find that overnight. Adding to the research work that John, Penny and I did in the West Country last October, which, if I'm really honest, found different ways of delivering a solution, but was completely ignored by the local NHS. We found 3 hospitals in Scotland, one at Galashiels, one at Dumfries, and one at Elgin, which is up here in Inverness, all that have around 1,200 births a year, and all happily continuing from the result of our inquiries with a consultant-led service, and presumably all facing the same challenges that the Friarage says that they're facing. I went to Edinburgh last week on the Pension Fund conference. I was going to go on the train, but I realised that if I drove, I could nip into the hospital in Galashiels on the way back if they'd had me. Penny did the arranging, thank you Penny. It was literally virtually up to the time I was leaving for the journey. And they couldn't be more accommodating. Come along, Councillor Blackie. Went to Edinburgh, next day set off for Galashiels, it's about 40 miles from Edinburgh. And there found a wonderful district general hospital held in the same esteem in the community as the Friarage is. And I walked into the maternity and children's end, I went to the labour ward, I went to the antenatal clinic, I went to the pregnancy advisory clinic, and all the, those sort of clinics there, and I was welcomed with open arms by consultants, GPs, midwives, and the NHS hospital management, so proud of their can-do attitude and desperately intending to keep on with their 24/7 maternity and children's services. So I said, oh, what about rotors? We rotor consultants. What about patients? They said, driving out of Edinburgh, I passed the Royal Infirmary, a massive hospital, does 6,000 births a year. They say they have a number of patients from Edinburgh because of the family circle approach, similar to the Friarage. What about the all-important middle grades? We've lost some. We've lost some. What about the training posts? We've lost some. That's what the Friarage says they're going to lose. What are you going to do about that? We have some excellent midwives, and what we're going to do, and what we've done, is train them to be advanced neonatal practitioners, nurse practitioners, and advanced birthing practitioners, and they, overnight, in contact constantly be with a consultant on call, no more than 20 minutes away, provide the night service between 9 o'clock in the evening and 9 o'clock in the morning. And unbelievably, they provided a safer outcome than hospitals elsewhere that have consultants available all night. And how much does it cost to provide the service that you can continue in the future? £400,000. It's training, and obviously there are additional salaries, maybe a couple of extra posts. £400,000. How much do we learn, or do we not learn, from the consultation on the Friarage? It's £2.7 million. We get to see the workings out, but we're told it's £2.7 million. How convenient. So they can do it for £400,000. There's a huge can-do attitude around it. They are determined to serve their local communities. And they take all comers. The Friarage sends high risk already to the James Cook. They take all comers. And whilst their safety record isn't quite as good as the Friarage's safety record, by the way, is 0. Unfortunately, they've had a couple of stillbirths and one neonatal. Considering they take all comers, including all the high risk, that is an absolutely fabulous safety record, because life isn't without risk, is it? So they can do it, and they're intending to do it. And I said, will you be here in 5 years' time? Yes, Councillor Blackie, we will be. And as I said in the Facebook entry, I wish I could have taken all of you tonight and all of them on the Facebook there, because, you know, they fell over themselves to help, to be welcoming. There was one with an asthma clinic. He said to the lady, I think you're okay from an attack for a minute or two, can I have a word with Councillor Blackie? You know, it was that sort of spirit. And that's the sort of spirit that is conspicuous by its absence amongst the management at the South Tees Trust. And I have to say, I'm sorry, amongst the consultants as well. They've caved in, whilst the consultants there are determined to hang on to their local service, locally accessible for the benefit of local people. We have also, and Penny's been doing this, been engaging clinicians and consultants in helping us put together this unique solution. I mean, we were only lay people, and again we had people falling over themselves to help. Penny's in touch with some, I'm in touch with some through the NP network that I've been dealing with on the other issue that we have locally, the minimum practice income guarantee, that is. And we have a number of clinicians and consultants lined up to help us put together this solution. And we will submit it before the 26th of November into the submission, and the NHS has been ordered to consider it. I just want to add, this is just as an afterthought, I've been invited by William Hague to attend a meeting with him, you'll be pleased to hear this, Yvonne, and Jeremy Hunt in London to discuss MPIC. I have been known in my past as a councillor to squeeze in other issues when dealing with the main one. And I will try and get the Friarage into that meeting as well. We know that Jeremy Hunt is aware of the Friarage. So we'll just add that in, just as a by the way. So, to put it in front of you, I would like to move a proposal that Richmondshire District Council commits the necessary officer resource and reasonable incurred expenditure in forming a solution to retaining 24/7 consultant-led services at the Friarage, working in collaboration with North Yorkshire County Council. I propose that. Will somebody second?